our responsibility, our connection with the deceased doesn't end with death. There is a man who asks Al-Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq salawatullahi alayhi, he says to the Imam, Ya ibn Rasulullah, yusalli anil mayyit. Can I pray on behalf of a deceased believer? Can I do a mustahab prayer for them? The Imam says, yes, na'am. And then the Imam mentions the effect of it. Sometimes when we do these deeds, we belittle them. We think, that's just a 2 rak'ah prayer. It's just, something insignificant. Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq, he says, yes, you can pray and send the thawab of that prayer to a deceased believer. And then he speaks about the effect. حَتَّى أَنَّهُ لَيَكُونُ فِي ضِيقٍ فَيُوَسِّعُ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ ذَلِكَ الضِّيقِ. Imam, he says, sometimes someone who is deceased, they are in a situation, we cannot perceive what is happening to them, but they feel very distressed, they feel loneliness, they feel this weight. When you pray this 2 rak'ah prayer for them, or you do any good deed for them, it gives them relief. When you're in this life, when you're depressed, when you feel like there's a burden on your heart, and someone comes and they smile with you and they talk to you, and it relieves that burden. You know how good that feels? To have this burden lifted, to feel that relief, the mayyit feels that. Because of a good deed that you do for them. And the hadith says when they experience that relief, or whatever that joy they experience, they are told, خُفِّفَ عَنْكَ هَذَا الضِّيقِ بِصَلَاةِ فُلَانٍ. The deceased is informed that the reason why you are experiencing this relief and this comfort, it's because of the salah or the good deed of so-and-so. They are informed, they are told. And do you think, brothers and sisters, that Allah Azza wa Jal, who is the just, who is the merciful, that if you do this for those who are deceased, do you think Allah is not going to inspire people to do this for you when you leave this life? When I was in Najaf, there's a masjid near the haram of Amir al-Mu'mineen called Jami' al-Tusi, the mosque of Shaykh al-Tusi. Shaykh al-Tusi is the founder of the Hawza of Najaf. His grave, he's buried inside of that masjid, few hundred meters away from the haram of Amir al-Mu'mineen. I used to pray there almost daily. You would see people in huge crowds coming, putting their hands on his grave, reciting Surah Al-Fatiha. Are they the relatives of Shaykh al-Tusi? Many people don't even know who he is. They never met him. They probably don't know anything about him. But if you are Allah's servant, His true servant, Allah will make the hearts gravitate to you. That even people who live on the other side of the world, who have never met you, they will come and recite Surah Al-Fatiha.